Welcome to Anime Unraveled. I'm Rex Paget.
I'm Dana Peppers.
And I'm Tristan Morrill. Anime Unraveled outside.
Yeah. Well, you know, we're touching grass. We're out here. Hot boy summer. I guarantee you it's the second time in a row I've said that on this 100%. Podcast. Yeah. I mean, because you got to feel it. I have to believe hot boy. That's why I'm wearing my Goku shirt.
That's not why
There's
I'm
not
wearing...
a hottest boy during the summer as Goku. That's just fair. That's just facts.
No.
Oh, okay, Rex. Who's the hotter boy?
I can't think of one that... wait. Gojo. There we go. Already beaten.
His eyes are dreamy. Yeah. You're right. You're right. You're right. I was looking at a Gojo statue when I sent you that link for that IGN stuff. And I was like, yeah, his eyes are dreamy. Season 2 coming out this summer.
Yeah.
Hot boy summer.
Yeah,
Hot boy summer.
I actually have been reading Jujutsu because I saw that was coming out.
Have you started from zero? Or you?
Yeah, I started from zero.
I didn't know if you were like going to try to start from like where the season
No.
one.
It's a super quick read, so I don't feel bad like going back and rereading. Also, I get to see the differences because there are definitely spots where Mappa like embellished the hell out of the story and made it better.
There is massive spots. I did a video a long time ago about volume 1 and like episode 1,
Yeah.
right? The differences. Mappa, you don't really realize what an anime studio can do. Because I'm going to be honest with you, while Jujutsu is like cool, like it's cool,
Yeah.
it ain't Mappa cool. When
No,
Mappa
Mappa-
got a hold of it, they did something special.
They upped the comedy in it, and they actually make the story kind of more streamlined and add like, why would Yuji actually just eat the finger?
Yeah.
Instead of just, hey, that can give me demon
Jerky.
powers, right? Nice.
Oh, this finger's delicious.
Finger jerky.
I need
hear
a
ya.
snack.
That's what they call me in the streets.
Finger jerky?
Or snack.
Both.
Okay.
But no, if you can't notice, our background's a little different. You know, we decided to spice it up, you know? Keep you on your toes.
This wasn't a no.
No, we decided to
Yeah.
spice it up. Tristan.
I totally didn't get kicked out of my residence.
Yeah. No. Right.
Now it makes it seem like you literally got
I live here now. I live under that tree back there in a tent.
Yeah, well, you know, as friends, you got to help out other friends.
Yeah,
I'm not letting him inside the home.
Yeah, he's leasing me that square of land.
Yep, for $1,000 a month. You're
Yeah.
welcome. What a deal.
It's
Inflation, Rex. Let's talk
I
about
know. It's less than
Rex,
rent.
anything to say about that?
So much.
You have no idea what you guys do because you watched the last episode, and I just got done editing the last episode. That we get on you about that.
Oh, I know.
And it makes me laugh every time.
Every
Someone
time.
actually mentioned it in the comments, and I was like, yeah, it's kind of their new thing, honestly. It makes me laugh, so I don't mind it.
Yeah, like we're not doing it out of hurtfulness, but it really is funny to me.
We're doing it out of hurtfulness.
Yeah, we are.
Oh.
Fuck you, Rex.
It's out of spite.
It's out of just straight spite.
That's why you're living in a 3x3 square of land in a tent.
3x3. 1x1.
1 foot by 1 foot.
Yeah, he's like
That way I can stand.
He can stand, sit.
I can spin around.
No,
Yeah.
you
No, I
can't
can
sit in a
sit.
1x1.
Yeah, if you like do like a squat, like you just like
Your knees would still go out past 1 foot.
Well, no, you have to do the knees to the chest thing.
Yeah.
He
Like,
still would be wider than a foot.
think about how L sits in a chair. That's a 1x1 square.
No,
Yeah.
it's not. I can promise you. It's not a 1 foot square.
All right, internet, listen to me. I need you to work your magic. And is L in a 1x1 square when he sits in a chair?
I'm sure he's a little bit over it.
Yeah, he would be
But
over
he's
it.
still in the square.
But
though.
he's outside of the square because he's over a 1x1.
So in your mind, if we're talking about a 1x1 square, is there a force field over the square that if you go outside, even like, so in my mind, I'm thinking the square is like this table, because you can see this table. It's a nice table, isn't it? And so the 1x1 square, I really look like a teacher. 1x1 square. Force field. So even if my knees are up here, but they're outside the square, does that count?
Yeah, you're outside. They're outside the square.
I feel like touching outside the square, like physically.
No, if there is a
Yeah,
if there
no.
is a
So you're thinking barrier.
if there is a barrier and you are sitting down and your knees go outside of that barrier, you're not within a 1x1 square.
He's also just thinking this because of like Animal Crossing or any game where you put something in a spot. If
Yeah.
it was going to touch something, it wouldn't let you do it. So it wouldn't be in a 1x1.
Fair.
That's why I gave him 3x3 because that's
Thank you, man. That's so kind. Like,
I
I
give
know
him
I'm
1x1.
asking for so much.
Yeah, you're asking for too much. That's what I'm saying. Look at what we're doing. Look at this. Look at this. But fellas, watch this transition. I'm gonna say it's a transition, so it helps.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You know, when I'm out thinking of summer. Summer just started. People graduating from school.
They did. They
you,
did.
You
in fact.
remember? You remember high school, Rex?
I do.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
Long time ago, wasn't
Decades ago.
My 10-year reunion is coming up, so like that one hurt. That one hurt a lot.
Horse and buggies. I remember that time.
I'm sure you do.
Yeah. Well, you know.
I'm sure you remember when they chiseled the wheel out of that piece of granite, Pep.
Yeah. It was a magical day. It was a magical day. They rolled it, and it started to roll, and we were like, what is this? And then Henry Ford. Let me tell you a story.
Not even Isaac Newton first?
No.
Come on.
If you guys didn't know, Pep's driver's license is chiseled into the same
Stone is the Ten Commandments.
Yes, and his birth certificate was written in blood on papyrus.
100%. This is 100% accurate. Thanks for doxing me.
Yeah,
but
don't
all right.
out him, please.
But no, so I was homeschooled once.
Isn't Rex older than you?
Yes. Yes, his is not even
His
granite.
his is on a leaf.
Yeah, his is back in the day.
His is berry juice on a leaf.
Yeah. Like the Lion King. But I was homeschooled one time for a year in 6th grade. It's a true story. My mother was a teacher. Our first day, we went.
Hey, bud. Hey, bud.
Yeah, I know. She knows. And our first day, we went on a field trip to Chick-fil-A.
Nice.
That was day one of homeschooling. So just to set that up.
So, good schools.
And then she asked me, she said, hey, who was the inventor of the first truck, the Ford? I said, Terry Cullens. He's the man that can put you in a truck. You remember those commercials?
I do.
And that's why I went back to public school. So that's
just fair.
Just a story I had.
Well,
before we get into Hot Boy Summer discussions, as you guys all probably know, we talked about it last episode. They announced the first deluxe edition of Trigun.
Yes, we talked about it last episode.
We talked about it last episode. Well, the other day we're on the Discord and Peps comes in and goes, "Hey, it's available for pre-order now."
It's true. It's true.
So Rex is looking at it, and there is this other thing by some other name, and it's like Trigun. Trigin.
Yes.
Well, GYN.
GYN. Maiden edition. And it says it's a paperback. And he goes, I don't know about this. I have two things to say about this comment. One.
Tell me you bought it.
No, God, no.
I want it so bad. I look, because you can look in it. If you go to Amazon, I don't know if it's still up there. You can go and say, look inside. It's a novel.
Scam.
It's just a novel. It's 89 pages.
Well, yeah, it says it by different authors.
Yeah,
so.
it's nowhere close.
I saw the picture like from my computer because I was probably playing League or something because I have no life.
You play League of Legends.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not surprised.
And all I do is I glance over and I saw that it said paperback underneath. I said, "Oh, it looks like a paperback version of Trigun." And he goes, Rex goes, "I don't know. Seems like a scam. Keep it $1.50 with you boys." 1000% didn't see that the name was different.
Trigun?
Yep. I genuinely, I was gonna play it off and just be like, yeah, I was dead ass serious. Like it just looks like a paperback edition.
And you thought, oh, who would buy that instead of the hardcover for the same amount of?
Well, it was like $1 more. No, it was $1 more for the hardback.
Oh, get the paperback.
Oh, it was like $10 more.
No.
It
was only
like $27.
I mean, needless to say, for me, I didn't pay that much money for my my Trigun.
He did the most legendary thing.
The legendary thing ever. So I have the Prime Rewards credit card, and you get 5% back on all purchases with that. Well, I had like recently bought a bunch of stuff, and the rewards points all kicked through, like $32 in rewards points. Saw that pre-order hit okay, and so I have pre-ordered the first edition, deluxe edition of Trigun, and I paid 26 cents.
Proud of you, buddy.
I paid 26 cents.
That's crazy.
And the only reason I paid that is because I didn't have enough points to cover all the taxes.
Hey, still, think about that. A quarter and a penny.
Yep.
People throw those on the ground.
Like,
and you got Trigun. It's amazing. Here's the thing. Because did you all, how do I rephrase this? Were you going to purchase it no matter? I know, Rex, you were going to purchase it.
Obviously.
Honestly, no matter what.
Yeah.
You lost your home and you still have it pre-ordered.
Yeah, 100%. love
I mean, he
Intent.
was gonna build see what he was gonna do is all the manga he didn't like that was just trash
Yeah.
manga. He was gonna use that as the outer walls of his house that he's
Fair.
building out there in his 3x3 square.
Fair. But were you always going to purchase it, or was it just because, like, because see, I kind of pre-ordered it for $29 because honestly, with the price raise that they've been doing, I was like, when it gets released, it might be more than $50.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and also depending on how many they actually print on the first release,
It could be a while for a reprint.
Yeah.
because you already know the desire for them is there if people are paying up to $2,000 for it.
For the full set. Yeah.
I have no doubt in my mind that it will be a big seller when it comes
I mean,
out.
I still have to buy like 11 and 12 of Berserk, but I have
Oh.
13 pre-ordered.
Well, you know,
Priorities.
priority.
Well, the other thing is that prior to that, I also had rewards points, so I didn't tell you guys this. Because I use the Amazon Prime credit card for like some of the stuff that auto delivers, so it just kind of built up.
Mhm.
And I had like another like $22 in points,
Ooh.
so I pre-ordered Volume 13 with that.
Because it was $29 or $34 or something. Yep.
Paid like $13 for Berserk Volume 13.
Just out here getting manga, man. You're just getting manga for the deal.
Yeah.
Dude, man. I
Hey-
need to, I've been thinking about slowing down.
Oh,
Buying
I,
stuff.
I haven't bought any manga other than
Those are the
Dragon.
only two like manga and stuff. That's actually the only two things that I've like actively bought, except for the smart thermostat, because I thought my thermostat died.
Did it?
It didn't.
You
So
just
what
bought-
did die?
There's a water sensor in the upstairs condenser, and if the water line gets clogged and it pops the sensor, cuts all power to the upstairs unit. So I didn't know that, and I bought this new thermostat thinking my old one died. So I got a smart thermostat.
Yeah.
I actually enjoy the smart thermostat a lot more. I can control it on my phone
Bougie.
and stuff. Yeah.
Bougie, I hear
Yeah.
you. You deserve it. You
Yeah,
work hard.
Yeah, yeah. Your roommates piss you off. You
Yeah.
just turn on the Inferno.
Fair. Just
Cut.
hell. No. So I did that, and then I'm like, wow, my unit's still not working. What could possibly be wrong? Googled it. Hey, go check your water line in your attic, and I saw that the trip sensor was tripped. So I was like, okay, poured some vinegar down it, and then vinegar dissolves like sediments and stuff,
Oh.
breaks up the sediments, and yeah, I haven't had any issues since.
The more you know, vinegar. But boys, what we were here to talk about today, what I've gathered you around this table to talk about today is thinking about old times. Think about back in the days.
I'm always thinking
You
about
know,
old times.
all that's going through my head right now.
Yeah.
All right, maggots. It's time you learn the pecking order. It goes you, the dirt, the worms inside of the dirt, Popo's stool, Kami, then Popo.
So, if you didn't know,
Yeah.
after that fantastic rendition, it is really incredible because we were kind of talking about it, and it really made like us start to think about it. Is for a lot of people, like that TeamFourStar, that era of, because honestly, YouTube was not as bad as they are now. They did end up
With
getting
copy-
them
Well, yeah.
in the
They
long
got them
run.
several times.
But in
Over the years, yeah.
yeah, but in the beginning, like AMVs, fan dubs, all this stuff really kept.
Vegeta in the end, Linkin Park.
Yeah, come on, it's a classic.
One step closer to the edge.
And I'm about to break. He needs to go Super Saiyan. Like that. It's literally him doing the rain, like staring in the rain. It's like one step closer to the edge, and I'm about
That
to break.
scene is in every Linkin Park AMV
No
for
matter
all
what.
of their songs.
Even if it's not about Vegeta.
No,
Even if it's not about
They-
an AMV,
they-
they
like-
just slide it in.
yeah, every single one.
Every new song, it's just Vegeta in the rain. But no, I mean that really did keep a lot of people. Like it kept anime alive.
I
in a-
feel
in a
like
way.
it reinvigorated. Like, so I guess in 2006 would be like when the first Abridged probably happened, because that's when Lil Karibo did Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged.
Was Yu-Gi-Oh before?
Yu-Gi-Oh! Was way
Four-Star?
before TeamFourStar, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I've heard of both of them. Little
So-
Karibo and TeamFourStar, definitely.
Yeah, Lil Karibo started it all in 2006. After that, TeamFourStar ended up coming around, in which Lil Karibo actually voiced Frieza in TeamFourStar's.
Oh.
Yeah. So they actually they'd help each other out all the time.
kind of pay homage to each
Yeah.
other and being like, we're two of the biggest
Well,
doing it.
Yeah, and which, you know, there were definitely some people that they liked a little less. There was a Naruto Abridged, which
Boy,
at first, Lil Karibo actually tried to help promote them, but then realized maybe not, and then he made his own Naruto Abridged, making fun of their Abridged. It was so good. It was next level. Like it was.
It had their own. It had its own mythology.
It did. It
had
did.
its own mythology.
Like that's how these Abridged series got. They got so built up that they had basically their own mythology.
I mean, I have definitely heard a bunch of stories just perusing the internet of people talking about like Hellsing. The
Hellsing
one.
Abridged by TeamFourStar.
Shit's hilarious.
A lot of people found Abridges, and it made them check out the original
series. Yeah.
Yeah.
And some people are like, I like the Abridged more.
Yeah, and I've heard that a bunch.
That's what happened, in which that's why with Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, they actually started getting super meta with their episodes because they kept getting pulled down.
Yeah.
And which they're like, a majority of the desire for this series comes from what I'm making. What are you doing? Like, I'm bringing this series back to life because Yu-Gi-Oh! Was kind of starving for anyone.
Because it went with the original Yu-Gi-Oh! And then GX?
He didn't actually go all the way to GX. He, well, are you talking about what Yu-Gi-Oh! Series there are?
Yeah, like, no, with the anime, like, because I feel like when Yu-Gi-Oh!
Was
like
Yugi.
our Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yugi.
Was out.
Yeah.
It was no doubt that Yu-Gi-Oh! Was everywhere.
Oh yeah,
like Yu-Gi-Oh! At a time, and still to some people, Tristan, I know you love Duel Links.
Duel Links.
It was as big as like Pokemon at a moment.
It was for a little bit.
I mean, Pokemon has skyrocketed back into the lead, but
easily.
But all of a sudden, like I feel like when that series was kind of winding down, it kind of dissipated. Even though I know there was like a GX or an Arc Light or something.
There's so many series.
There's a lot.
Yeah, there's GX, there's 5Ds, there's Zexal, there's a new one out now.
It's like Arc Light, like he just said. I think, so basically, when Yu-Gi-Oh! Was no longer focused on Yugi, and it got to Jaden might have been like, I watched for GX, which was Jaden Yugi.
Oh no.
You didn't?
No, the moment that I heard what the fucking plot was, which is Seto Kaiba made a school to teach duel monsters to kids.
I feel like that's
I was like, this is dumb as hell.
He was like a hero by the end of it. What?
Just look in that light.
Oh, I see it.
Okay.
I see it. I'm aware. I noticed that earlier.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. We're fine. We're not under duress.
The funny thing is, I look up at the bug catcher. There's a lot of them in that.
I showed Rex that earlier before we stepped out here. I said, just so you know.
Well, either way, I've been stung by pretty much everything alive, so I'll
All
be
right.
okay.
You guys been stung by a Japanese giant hornet.
I'll put some B-roll. I'll put
hornet.
some B-roll on the YouTube. So if you're listening to Spotify, go to youtube.com/AnimeUnraveled because I'll show you what we're looking at right here, and we do it for you. We do it for your entertainment.
Hey, if we die, or you suddenly see us,
you'll never see this episode.
Yeah, if you suddenly see us all go,
you'll know.
You think I can make it to the pool from here?
I guarantee you I can break this screen.
Well, yeah, dude.
How deep's
Ember
the
breaks through screens.
Yeah.
How deep's the pool?
10 foot? 8 foot? 8 foot, 10 foot?
It would be one hell of a jump.
You're going to have to definitely get
a running
yeah,
start.
dude. I would have to be boosted.
Yeah, you would have to go.
It would, yeah, dude. I would have to. It would be a running start, and I would have to Kong. So parkour off of this and hope and pray.
Yeah, I should have brought a Red Bull with me.
Gives you wings. But no, with like Yugi, but with the Seto Kaiba, I feel like he was an anti-hero. So him like doing the school thing, that makes sense to me.
Well, yeah. Okay.
GX
I can't.
also still happens while Kaiba and Yugi are still alive.
Yeah.
Because Yugi makes an appearance in the first episode and hands Jaden a card.
And he also makes an appearance in the last episode and duels Jaden.
Yeah.
Oh,
Seto
there's
Kaiba.
also
So he's
Kaiba is wearing a Blue Eyes White Dragon armor set
now
in GX.
I got armor.
Like an armor.
Like
Like
a
he looks
knight?
like a knight.
He had a Blue Eyes White Dragon jet. This should not surprise you.
Yeah,
It is a little surprising that a grown man is walking around in a suit of armor.
he
Rex.
does. I guess
Dude,
he doesn't want anyone
come
to know
on.
who he is. I don't know.
Oh, is there like a little?
Yeah, it's a visor.
Yeah, because who else? There's only 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons in the world, and some guy that is into Yu-Gi-Oh cards happens to be dressed like a Blue Eyes White Dragon.
You think Elon Musk watched that and said, "This is who I'm going to be"?
Yeah.
Maybe.
You think Seto Kaiba? He's a big fan because like that.
100%.
That is 100% what a psychotic person with a lot of money. Like, you know what I'm going to do? walk around with this card. Because think about it in the world of Yu-Gi-Oh! I really like this set of cards. You know what I'm going to do? Make an armor. Like in real life? Yeah, like in real life. And I'm going to walk around in this suit of armor.
Again, this is after he made a theme park about dual monsters.
Oh, so he's just really
And,
like...
you know, had a jet that, again, looked
Literally,
like a Blue Eyes
like
White Dragon.
by GX, you know, after
They nuked an island before GX.
yeah, before the debacle of Maximilian Pegasus, and everything, and Kayaba became the sole ruler of the world, essentially, just with everything.
Well, no,
Really?
because Pegasus actually still came back.
Yeah, but what I mean by that is Kaiba has his hands. He's got his little his little fingies in everything.
In everything.
Everything.
Dance, puppets, dance.
Yeah, pretty much.
Huh.
But,
I never knew that. I never knew his story arc.
yeah, after GX, there was 5Ds, and then they had a movie where all three protagonists join
I
up.
remember that.
Yeah, Beyond Time, I think it was.
Something
Yeah,
like
it
that.
actually wasn't a bad movie.
Uh,
My
the-
favorite Yu-Gi-Oh movie though is Dark Side of Dimensions.
Yeah?
Never seen it.
Nah, I don't, yeah. Dude,
I like the abridged version, though.
I'm gonna
Dark Side of Dimensions was
Don't say Pyramid of Light. That was a horrible film.
No, that one was bad. No, Dark Side of Dimensions was basically Kayaba went back in at the end of after the end of Yu-Gi-Oh, got the Millennium Puzzle out from the pit after it all caved in, and was trying to use science to bring the Pharaoh back because
Okay.
he couldn't stand that he lost to the Pharaoh, and then the Pharaoh just pieced.
That actually does sound good, but for a second I thought you were going to say the Millennium Falcon. And I was like, things have gone very
Yeah.
weird in Yu-Gi-Oh!
You know what? You know what? Yu-Gi-Oh
Because
brings the
you also
Millennium
said-
Falcon in. I'm back
Yeah,
on
you
board.
also said he was getting out of a pit, and I was like, the Sarlacc pit? I don't know. Maybe Star Wars
You in a
is just
Star
on the-
Wars mood, my boy?
No.
No,
Really,
no one ever's. You know what? Here's the problem with Star Wars, right? Let me go on this rant for a second. The problem with Star Wars, I've been thinking about this a lot, right? Because I haven't even kept up current with this current season of
Yeah.
Mandalorian. I love the first season of The Mandalorian.
It was good.
I think, hold on to your seats. I think that Star Wars is overhyped. That's my opinion.
All right.
So no big Star Wars fans on
I
this.
mean,
I like Star Wars
I'm
a
a
lot.
huge fan of the ideas. I just feel like they've never
I
done
feel
them in a
like
great way.
My personal opinion is that they were really like reaching, like a little overreach, like strained everything in their arm with 7, 8, and 9. Movies 7, 8, and 9.
I feel like 1, 2, 3.
No, see, I like the prequel movies.
Dude, the prequels are great. What are you talking
Quit
about?
dying.
Like, just the memes
Also,
that they provided.
they want to do another follow-up series that follows Rey reestablishing the Jedi Order. So
Yeah.
she's coming back.
I've heard about that.
Peppers, die quieter.
I can't. I'm dying.
This is what happens when we do episodes outside.
I can't be outside. You know this.
Yes.
Yeah, the pollen.
Is it the pollen?
No, I don't know. I
Maybe.
took a bunch of medicine, so who knows?
Yeah, fair.
That's what I forgot to do when I left the house.
Uh-oh.
I literally was getting on the motorcycle. I was like, I forgot something.
Hey, I got some downstairs if you need allergy meds.
I'm fine.
For now.
I've also gotten 4.5 hours of sleep.
But yeah, team.
I went to bed at 5 a.m.
Damn, son, why?
Colin's in town,
Oh.
and so I went and hung out with him. We went to Iron Age. This is all I'm tying it in now. So we went to
Okay.
Iron Age Korean barbecue. It's real good.
I know. Yeah, down the road?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's
we,
awesome.
We went up there for dinner last night and hung out, and then he came back to my place, and we just kind of.
Hung out?
Yeah.
Caught up?
He said that the podcast showed up on his For You page.
It's because your contacts is in his phone.
Actually, it's because he's gotten into anime.
Oh. It's always nice when your friends surprisingly
Brother.
get into anime.
You want to know one of the first ones he's watched?
Did you really think I would take it this far?
I know, I did not. But
One of the first ones he watched that Pep, you've also seen this anime.
Oh.
He watched Prison School.
hey, did you like it?
Yes.
My boy.
He said, yeah, one of the first ones I watched, it was he's like Prison Riot or Prison Breakout or something like that. I'm like, Prison School? He's like, maybe. I'm like, is the main bitch like this big like bad blonde chick with a monocle? And he goes, yeah.
Wait,
and I
what?
said, or not monocle, the blonde,
Yeah, she has no monocle. She's
got a monocle.
No, she does
She's
not.
got glasses or a monocle.
No, she has neither of those.
Do you know what prison school is?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, no. So there's the.
Oh, you know what? There's a character in an anime I'm watching that is almost the identical fucking character design.
And you merged
and
them
I
together.
merged the two together.
Yeah, I was about to say, no one in that show
No.
has a monocle.
So
It would have been cooler. They
no,
did.
it would not.
I think
Yeah.
it would have.
I think it would have.
Monocles
There's
make
something about
everything better.
monocles, you know?
Yeah.
Like it immediately.
Yeah,
if
Mr. Monopoly, I got you.
No, well, think about that. If
Elon
you-
Musk needs a monocle.
If
Is
you
what
think
you're
about
saying.
this is what I'm saying is if you look at monocles, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't it immediately be like that person's powerful? They got a
Honestly,
monocle.
I think to
it does
their
power.
I think they're to their amazing eye socket strength because like
Think if they wore 2 monocles.
you mean glasses?
No. I mean, there's no bridge, dude, and it's just 2 monocles. I would think that person's cool.
I would not.
Why not?
Because a monocle is supposed to be one mono.
Well, technically, they're still one. They're separate entities.
It'd be a binacle.
A bionicle?
Bionicle.
Let's talk about it.
Hold on a minute. No, I think if I saw somebody walking around with 2 monocles, it'd be cool.
Anyway, so he watched Prison School. Sorry about merging 2 characters from like 2 different anime. But
Oh,
he was
good.
like, yeah, it was really lewd, and I said, yeah, it's
Yeah.
Prison School.
It's literally the most
Definitely
lewd.
prison
It's
school.
lewd to the point that it's like disgusting, honestly.
I was like, I love Prison School. He said, the tracks.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then I showed him the anime like intro playlist that's on the YouTube.
Yeah.
And he was like, I like some of these, and I said, you should watch some of these.
Yeah.
They're real good. He's like, I will.
And you should watch Freezing. Did you say watch Freezing?
To be fair, the first episode of Freezing, you guys were both like, hey, it's actually not bad.
Hey, I've got
Hey,
into it.
yeah, it wasn't as bad as I remember.
Yeah.
And then you never watched anymore.
Nope.
No.
I have other things.
Was that
to
the
do.
last not safe for work?
I
Had to be close.
think so, yeah.
I listen, my brother. I don't even keep up with the anime currently coming out right now, and it's bangers.
I do.
I know. You
I do
guys are
too.
so much better than me.
Right now.
Like currently.
We
Yeah,
know
I was
how I
about to
am.
say-
I go through stages.
And then all of a
I'm
sudden,
better than you until next week, and then I'm.
yeah. When this becomes a Diablo 4 podcast,
Let's talk about it.
let's talk about it.
I still got to pre-order that now.
You have to, yes. Well, you don't have to. If you want to be cool, you have to. All the cool kids are doing it. One of us. One of
But
us.
Did we figure out what max party size was in that? Is it 4?
It's got to be 4.
I'm guessing.
It ain't no way it's 3. It's not 3. It's got to be 4.
Yeah.
I
It's
don't think
always-
it's. I think you were right on it. I don't think it's going to be 5 because 5 would be
Too
too
much.
many. I think 4.
But,
But speaking of 4, TeamFourStar.
well, that's funny that you say that.
Haha.
But
I
also,
hate it here.
TeamFourStar and the Abridging also did another thing that was kind of amazing, and fans of anime actually became voice actors just based off of them doing YouTube.
Really?
Yeah. Like a few of them actually did a few voice jobs.
Really?
Yeah. Crazy, right?
I guess that makes sense though because you got to think, right?
It took some skill to do some of the stuff they did.
At the time, like when you think about TeamFourStar and kind of what they did, right now, it's a lot more simpler to do something like that.
Yeah.
Like, as things progress, things get easier, right? Like it's
Technology
way easier to
improves.
do a podcast than it was 20 years ago.
Well, yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Did podcasts exist 20 years ago?
No.
I mean, podcasts basically talk radio.
Yeah, essentially.
It's just a evolution of that internet radio. But what I'm saying is, like, they had to put in a lot of work just to get one episode done.
Yeah.
So, but they
Now
hit-
AI does it all.
but I think they hit it at the perfect time because, like you said, is when they started getting popular, and it makes sense that voice actors did jobs for them because YouTube started
Well,
getting.
no,
big.
no. I mean, they became.
That's what
voice
I'm saying,
actors for
is-
ones, yeah.
You got to think. So, at this moment in time, YouTube starts getting big. They're one of the first to really do it and do it well and
Yeah.
do it popular, get into the zeitgeist.
Yeah.
I know you love that word, my man.
Love that word.
But get into the zeitgeist. And then, of course, voice actors who became voice actors watched them because a lot of voice actors have used YouTube as a demo reel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In a sense. So it's just kind of like, it's one of those lightning in a bottle, perfect time. Because I don't know, even though I think it's very quality, and I would hope that quality on the internet always shines above the rest, even if it's in a saturated market.
Yeah.
YouTube.com/AnimeUnraveled pod. Go subscribe.
Another plug.
Plug it.
But I really hope that quality would outshine it. But still, you don't know that if they never did any of that and they tried to release today, who's to say it would catch on like it does now, especially with copyright rules.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
honestly, if they didn't do it at the exact time that they did it, I don't think that it would have had the impact that it had at the time.
Well, with the show like Dragon Ball Z, with it being under Toei Animation, chances are it would not happen nowadays.
No way.
No,
Um,
Toei was trying to. The funny thing though, Toriyama
Loved it. Yeah.
Loves
You want to know why? Because he's chained to that desk and he's like, these guys understand.
Free me.
They see my code. They see my code. I guarantee you he wrote some episodes, sent it in, and be like, hey, here you go.
Hey, just the idea here.
Just a boop. There you go.
That would be if I received a letter from Toriyama telling me to add something.
You think
I would
that's-
do it.
You
Oh,
think
yeah.
that's why Toriyama made Frieza so racist?
Probably. I don't want to believe that it's because he's a bad person.
No, I don't either. But like, I definitely want to believe it's because he wanted Dragon Ball to get canceled.
He's wanted Dragon Ball to get canceled since the Cell games.
I feel.
I did not even realize. Perfect shirt to wear.
Yeah. Great shirt.
Oh,
Crazy.
I do it for you.
But other abridged series like Sword Art Abridged.
That's just hilarious.
The
too.
funny thing is, some of the voice actors will carry over to other series. Like there's a Kuroko no Basque abridged that
Right.
has like the same voice actors for Kirito and Asuna, and a few other characters. So it's pretty cool.
I got
Also, if you haven't watched it, it's,
I need to check it out.
yeah, it's real good. It's only 2
now
episodes.
that I am current with Sword Art Online.
Oh no! Well, yeah.
I
That's
want more, Tristan.
you want more?
I do. I think
Do
I've had.
you?
I know it's shocking you, Rex.
Wait, did you watch the movies too? The
No, I have
progressives?
not.
Okay.
I have not yet.
So they are supposed to do more after the whole debacle where they go. Kirito essentially became a god, an all-knowing god,
Sure.
and then they like erased all of that time from his brain, and then now God Kirito is in a cube.
This was not in the anime.
Yes, it was. At the very end of one of the last episodes.
Did we watch the same anime?
I,
Tristan?
I'm not caught up.
Okay, listen. So after Kirito comes out of the translator, the STL, the soul translator, they take the like 400 years that he was trapped in Underworld,
Yeah.
and they actually remove that from his brain because he would not be able to live with 400 years.
I do remember that.
And they transferred it to a blank flux
I
light.
did not know they did that,
Yes.
but I do remember because they had to live. Well, whatever. I don't.
If you
I don't want
watch-
to spoil it for Rex. In 40,
Rex doesn't give a fuck.
in 39 subscribers, we can.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
So basically, Kirito actually like that is it's a flux light. Like that is Kirito, God Kirito is what I've just called him, like
Sure.
King Kirito. He has all the memories of everything.
Sure.
So he if you watch, there's an after credit scene
Mhm.
and like the last episode or something, and he's actually talking to the one dude that pulled him out of the STL, like that one dude that works for them.
Okay.
And he's like, I'm glad that you saved my memories and not Asuna's.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I don't remember.
But there is supposed to be more. I think after that, like you go into Moon Cradle, and then there's like one other series.
I just think like now that I'm current, I've had some time to step away from it, and because like I really binge watched it all. I was
Yeah.
like, you know, maybe if I wasn't watching it like that, but it would be nice if I knew they were making more, because maybe it'd be a perfect show to like kind of let back up a little bit.
Dude,
and-
Sword Art Abridged is real funny though.
Yeah.
it is real good.
Are there more current? Is like a bridge still a
Th-
thing?
It
There-
is
it
still
is-
a thing, but usually they don't have the kind of steam that TeamFourStar did. Like
They also
might,
almost immediately get one episode off, and they're given a cease and desist.
yeah, basically.
Like Attack on Titan Abridged.
Well, Attack on Titan Bridge didn't even get the cease and assist. They literally he actually had 3 episodes written, and the rest of the team said, "No, we're not gonna go in that direction."
But
Which
it
is
was like
sad because Attack
That
on
one
Titan
episode.
Bridge,
That one
ballin'.
episode. Oh
Oh.
my god.
It's so good.
yeah, because I was wondering like in today's climate. like-
There's a
What's
hero.
going on over here? Eat a potato. Dude.
I didn't know if another theater skit. It was
It
coming.
was,
It
it
was
was.
coming. I saw it in your eyes. You're like, I love it so much.
It is
yeah.
so good.
I was just wondering, like in the climate today, like with copyright strikes
There's
and all
a-
that, if it's even like people are even trying to. do
They
it.
do, but they generally only get like 1 or 2 episodes off the ground. Like Kuroko no Basque only got 2.
Yeah.
It's not Attack on Titan. Hero Academia got a few episodes off.
That one was funny.
Yeah.
They,
And
they really make fun of the fact that Deku's a bitch.
they actually,
Fair.
I want to say
Fair,
there's
I would too.
multiple people that did Abridges of Hero Academia because I'm pretty sure there are multiple different ones on YouTube.
I think.
I guarantee you at this point, like I said, because it becomes easier for people to do it, and my hero, lovely shirt that you have on.
Oh, yeah,
We're
yeah.
really nailing. What is your shirt?
Darling in the Franxx, and there is.
Yeah, well,
There you go.
There's also the Darling and the Franks in 5 Minutes by Giga.
That is one of the best.
It's one of the best.
That
Yeah.
might as well be an Abridged series.
It is.
It's like it's an Abridged series.
It's the extreme version of Abridging.
Look at us. We didn't,
Yeah,
and he
yeah.
didn't even know we were doing this type of episode.
I mean, I
Well,
kind of did.
I told him
checked
ahead
the
of time.
Discord,
Yeah.
but like, I got real just busy hanging out with Colin yesterday. so
Hey, sometimes you gotta don't let this get in the way of your life. You know what I mean?
This table.
This table specifically, it's a big table.
I'm kind of trapped behind this table. Like,
like
I'm not
if that popped off, you got to go that way.
Yeah, I got.
You can't come this way.
I could
Well, yeah, you'd knock over all this stuff.
probably.
Wow. What if this got on the Roadcaster?
We would buy another one.
We would. There's a version 2 out
I
now.
know. If that got on the roadcast, you'd be like, "What, boys?
Oh, you know what we must
time
do.
to go."
Time to go. Down the road.
Or they got a sale going on. Memorial Day.
No peppers."
No, I'm kidding. They probably don't.
They probably
We'll
do.
see. We'll see how it goes.
They probably do. I literally got an email from a Toyota dealership, and they were like, "Hey, we'll give you $3,000 over Kelly Blue Book for your car for you to buy a new or certified pre-owned vehicle from
Yeah,
us."
for like 20,000 over MSRP.
I was like, listen, the only way that I will trade in my car is if, one, I get that $2,000 over, and two, you're going to give me that, you're going to remove that dealership markup on that, the new Supra.
Yeah.
I don't want to pay an extra 10 grand because it's got a badge on it.
You would do it, though, if they did all that.
100%.
Oh, yeah, I know. Oh, you're a Supra. You want one.
I want the manual because it came in manual this year.
Yeah.
Which, granted, it is a BMW in Toyota clothing.
Well, yeah, but I've heard the transmission that they actually
It's
built for
designed
is just
by
amazing.
Toyota, and it's crazy. It's wild.
Yeah.
It can handle like way more power than that engine puts out right now, like
Yeah.
from factory. It's so great. But yes, because it's a manual, I want it.
How do I wrap this back around to dubs and fan dubs?
Isn't there an initial D abridged?
No, but there is a
Is there an initial D in 5 minutes?
there's a
Hey, you know?
no, there's this crazy series. I don't know what it's actually called on YouTube, and it's literally like a live action of Initial D, except it's like some white guys in an automatic car that they just shift into drive to drift.
Very cool.
Oh my god, it's the worst thing. And
It sounds like the best thing.
Yeah,
So,
this sounds hilarious. To
you
watch.
drift so hard, you go into the D dimension, and you find out dinosaurs have been drifting all their lives.
Oh my god! What the heck?
Yeah,
Sounds like a History Channel.
His brother disappeared into the D dimension, and he came back as a dinosaur and told him how to drift.
Listen, if we have not all been in the D hole, you know what I mean?
That's what started this video, isn't it? The D hole.
The D hole.
But no.
Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball
well,
Abridged.
you-
There's the hay.
No, but no. In all reality, right? Even before I was doing this with you guys,
Yeah.
and you've dragged me into the hole, the D hole,
pit.
the pit, the anime pit. I actually did watch all of TeamFourStar stuff because I think, and this is what I kind of think, that it's kind of a bummer that companies don't see what they're missing out on, because I think, especially if it's well done comedy,
Yeah.
it can reach such a wider audience that might have not even checked out Attack on Titan,
For sure.
Dragon Ball, anime in general. I bet you if you did a survey of like younger than us, Rex, so younger than you as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about Sarah?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, like a little younger, like just out of high school, just graduated, right?
Okay.
If you get that, I bet a lot of them have used YouTube, whether it be AMVs or TeamFourStar.
You want me to be honest with you? I can go ahead and answer this for you, actually.
You know all of them?
I've got younger brothers.
Okay, well
Remember?
then, yes, you do.
They actually, the twins. If you ever watch this, yeah, there's your shout out, I guess.
Twins.
So anyways, so they actually come to me for a lot of recommendations.
Sure.
But
That's dangerous. That's dangerous.
Yeah.
That's dangerous.
So anyways, so no, I don't give them my horny reps.
Okay, you don't.
I don't give them the
I would
lewd
hope
shit.
not.
Yeah.
Not the etchy shit.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
for me.
That's my personal.
Exactly.
That's my personal.
I'll recommend that to you guys because I
Sure.
want to ruin your lives.
Yeah.
But that's neither here nor there.
Well, you have,
I know.
but you've made it better too.
Listen, I have corrupted you. He corrupted you with like getting you real into anime. I corrupted you with making you.
Think about the Haven. I got it.
Yep. Speaking of that, no. So they got buddies that actually find out anime and stuff. A lot of them, it's like TikTok, Instagram Reels. That's how they learn about that stuff. But also is like I do hate to like say this, like SoundCloud, like anime raps and stuff and music.
Dude, yeah,
100%.
ciphers have gone up crazy.
Yep.
I heard one literally. The episode of Vinland Saga came out where he had said, "You have no enemies."
Yeah.
Literally the next day, someone had written a cipher based off of that episode of Vinland Saga. I was like, "Holy fuck!"
Yeah, dude. Seriously.
And it was actually good. I was like, "Wow."
Yeah, I mean, I think for sure because I mean, Tristan, we obviously know because we were bopping to that down,
Boy,
riding down,
we
you know,
were
getting
in
some
Bertha
ramen,
and just
bopping down.
Did you say suburban?
No, I said bopping.
I thought you said in a suburban, and I'm like,
I
hold
said
up.
bopping down.
Okay. Making sure you're not, you know.
Dissing his vehicle
Yeah.
for a Suburban.
Yeah, when we were on your moped.
Yeah.
And I was holding
Oh,
on to the
yeah.
back
Yeah,
with my
exactly.
goggles.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, when we were in Bertha, just fucking mobbing down the interstate.
Going. And you're right. Like I didn't even think about that, but that's kind of, if you think about it,
The
an
new age of it.
evolution,
Yeah.
an evolution of fan dubs.
Well, you have to think abridging probably came from like YouTube poops because that was a.
I'm sorry.
Do you not know what?
Did you say? Hang on. Pause. Pause.
Whoa.
Well, wait. Do you?
Did he
not,
say YouTube
Poops?
poops?
Yeah. Do you guys
Like
not?
poop? People order our patties
Yeah.
poop?
Did you guys never watch those?
I don't-
Clearly not.
I have
Okay,
no
so-
idea what you're. Because right now, you know what I'm thinking of? A video of poop. That's
No,
what I'm
okay,
thinking
so
of, like currently.
YouTube poops were basically people would take any TV show. It didn't have to be animation, but generally it was. They take like old cartoons and stuff and then dub over them really dumbly.
I was gonna say they were reviewing it in the bathroom while they were
No,
taking a shit.
no. They do
That's
really.
a genius channel idea. Copyright, copyright, copyright.
they do really shitty dubs.
They're
I
sitting
hear
there.
ya.
I understand this episode so well.
Yeah, basically.
In today's climate, that would
But
kill. That would kill.
that's where bridging kind of came from. That and Newgrounds, there's always stuff like that.
I have never heard of
Well,
that. Rex.
okay, wait. Do you remember the Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny, stuff like that? Or
No.
No.
wait, what?
You just hear an earth-shattering fart.
No,
while
no.
they're
It was like
reviewing.
it was like all the biggest, baddest names of like fiction and real life.
I know Celebrity Deathmatch from MTV.
No,
You know what I remember?
Okay, it's
from
a song.
YouTube? Good old epic rap battles of history.
That's still
Okay,
around.
I know.
That was based off of this.
What?
Yeah, Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny was the first thing.
Okay, Rex, throw us down memory lane because I don't know anything about this.
no.
But okay,
His memory lane.
Yeah,
Okay,
my memory.
you know the
Which
name.
is wild because he had internet far less than we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, but well, Mr. Mark, we had decent internet when I
fair,
moved
fair,
up here,
fair.
but that was like 2014.
Fair.
But you know the name Ego Raptor?
Yes.
Okay, so Ego Raptor, I'm pretty sure did Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny,
Okay.
but he also did Metal Gear Awesome and stuff, which also was a precursor to bridging.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
Oh, speaking of
That's-
Metal Gear,
yeah.
Wow.
they are remastering Metal Gear Solid 3.
Yeah.
Oh,
next year.
shit.
Yeah. The best Metal Gear Solid. I said what I said.
Guns of the Patriots wasn't bad,
I don't know.
but 3 was probably the best.
Metal Gear Solid 2 holds a special place in my heart.
3. Well, Metal Gear Solid 1, I liked because you had to switch the controller
Yeah.
out of the ports.
And then you had
To
to
beat
like
Cyber Mantis.
You had to like
Psycho
mail it
Mantis.
to your dad, and then he had to do something with the controller, and then mail it back. And
Well, Peppers would have.
No, some of us can't do that, Rex.
Well, you
know,
could have.
I'm just kidding.
Had to go through some check marks.
Yeah. It's fine.
Yeah, that's good enough. I mean, that's cryptic enough to be fine.
Yeah.
And now, see, I'll just go ahead and say it. If I had to do it to my bio dad, boy, at the time, he
Did
might
that
have been in jail. So I'd have been sending it to like a jail.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. I did not know you had to mail it.
No,
to
you
people.
did.
Oh, I was like, what?
People make fun
That's
of
right. For the Mantis fight, you did have
Yeah,
to.
you had to plug
switch
into the second.
controller.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he could read your mind.
Yeah.
Psycho Mantis. Metal Gear Solid, if you think of that series as a whole,
Psycho Mantis is the fight I always think about.
It did cool, and I think
That was a revolutionizing thing.
It was Hideo Kojima has always wanted to make movies, truthfully, and that's why a lot of his cutscenes are 3 hours long.
Not
Dude,
a lot.
Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots. I'll go ahead and tell you
There is definitely
right
one
now.
cutscene that's an hour and a half.
Oh, I know.
That's not an exaggeration.
No.
Literally, one of my friends was playing it. I saw said cutscene. I was like, I'll
You're
come
just
back
sitting
later.
there. You're just like,
It's got to
and
end.
you can't skip it.
Yeah, you cannot skip it.
And you're just sitting there. You're like, you know what? I kind of am about. This is great.
It's kind of like one of the better anime movies that came out that year.
Can we get it abridged?
Yeah, that'd be great.
You too.
Do
your thing.
Internet. But no, I think if you look at Metal Gear Solid as a whole of a series, the reason that he did that kind of stuff is because he didn't really care about video games, and he actually used the console. And this is not the only time he's done that. Used the actual console as part of the game. Not many creators think about like it's got to be put in this system to play it.
I mean, not even that. Also, there was one thing where you had to get the codec off the back of the
out of the back of the box.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super.
How many
interesting
people
stuff.
probably did not keep that, or if it was a rental, I guess you're just
You're screwed, dude. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think I love the Metal Gear Solid series, and it's crazy because I like to skip cutscenes. I know.
well, it depends on
I'm
the
an
game.
enigma, you
You
know.
have
if
to-
you think
Wrapped
about
in
it.
mystery.
Yeah, that's me.
There's
That's
certain
me.
games-
They call you in the
Pandora's
streets.
box. That's what they call me in the streets. Pandora's box. You open me up, you don't know what's coming out.
Technically, you do know what's coming out of Pandora's box.
Do you?
Yeah.
Why? Death? Is it death?
Pandora's box is all of the like negative stuff of man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
Sorry. I need my
Um,
drink.
And then like at the very bottom, there's hope.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is that what Pandora's box is?
Yeah, it's supposed to be
it's
like-
like all of like pestilence, like
Yeah.
death, disease, jealousy, hatred. It's like all of mankind's like all of their like negative emotions and stuff. But I think it was like from the gods, and it was locked in that box.
Yeah.
With hope, because hope was supposed to save everyone from everything.
After you got through it.
Athena put hope in the box.
Ah.
It was supposed to be like when all that stuff got released, hope also got released, so that stuff didn't overpower.
Devour.
Yeah.
I never knew that. I always thought Pandora's box was just like a mystery.
No.
Just like you never know what you're going to get.
No.
Like a mystery box, like a gotcha machine.
No,
I thought it was the first
that's
gotcha.
Why, that's why
No,
they
it's not
say,
Schrodinger's cat.
Yeah.
That's why they say you don't want to open Pandora's box, because you would release a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
But you would also release hope.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Why? The hope's the one thing that's not going to come
What
out?
if you
If you
open the
get
box
to
and
it.
it's all shit, and then you're like, oh, hold up, and then you close the box too soon? Now you've released a bunch of shit, but no hope.
Yeah.
You know what? I would make that decision. I got Pandora's box, right? I'm going to say it's this big. If I made the decision to open it up.
According to God of War, it's bigger than us.
Okay, so it's this big.
Yeah.
And so
It's Pandora's chest at this
yeah,
point.
yeah. Basically, if I made the decision to open that, I would just flip open the lid and walk away. I'm not closing.
Fair.
I've made the decision.
That's what's happening right now in today's society. Rex, anything? to say
Any
about
thoughts, Rex?
So many.
that? Honestly, I'm so glad you brought up Pandora's box, 'cause I've been waiting for like one of those opportunities to be like, Rex, anything to say about
How about that new strain of COVID?
Super cool.
Super
that?
COVID.
Rex or not Rex, Peppers will get it.
Yeah.
It's in
I
a
hope
lab.
not.
It's in a lab
In
in a
Boston.
secured environment in Boston.
Somehow I'll get it.
And Pep's gonna get it.
I'm the reason that he got it.
Pep has had
Yeah.
every strain.
Still here.
Still kicking.
Barely.
I mean, you got that bum thumb.
Well, that and you saw the attack I just had earlier today when I almost died. So it
Coughing fit.
it just happens. Listen, it's the world we live in. You know what we didn't have to think about that? Back in the fan dub days. You know what I'm saying? TeamFourStar.
I feel like
You know, the
Was
thing
that a
is-
stretch?
it
You
was.
think it
No,
was too-
yes.
Okay, the thing is, back when the fan dubs were coming out, so I think I first watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge like maybe junior year of high school. I would actually be like super excited when he released new episodes
Yeah.
because I was like, this is fucking amped.
Yeah, this is
Like
better
same
than,
thing with like DBZ. Whenever it was getting up to like episode 60,
Mhm.
dude, I was so hyped.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the whole reason that, because I think, and this is me saying this. Listen, I got the Dragon Ball T-shirt. The only way I will ever watch stuff of that anime is through that dub.
No.
The bridge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go back and watch really early DBZ when Piccolo is training Gohan, only because Piccolo has an existential crisis and then blows up the moon.
Yeah, but
It's
it's
amazing.
It's funnier with the TeamFourStar
No,
version.
it's not. Dude, go back and watch
yeah.
that dub.
Yeah.
He literally has crack cocaine energy the whole
he's
time.
like,
It's so
No,
good. He's
what am I-
like talking to himself because
He's
like-
fighting himself?
Yeah, he's in multi-form. He's like,
Yeah.
did the moon just say something? I'm like, yes, Piccolo.
It did, Piccolo.
Take it
well,
out.
it makes it even funnier when you realize that they're the same age, him and Gohan.
Yeah, that messed me up.
Still does. And,
Yeah.
no one, still to this day,
It's just two kids out there
like
in the wilderness.
in Superhero, no, they've never
No.
acknowledged that.
And
No.
he's basically like Grandpa Piccolo.
Yeah, like, what
I
happened?
mean, yeah, in that movie, he literally is like Grandpa Piccolo.
Well, he doesn't have, Grandpa Goku. So,
He does.
hey, does he?
No.
No, he doesn't. Okay,
Never.
no, come on.
No, it's really, because he's off world training with Beerus, Whis, and Broly.
Is that it? I've never seen the movie.
Yeah.
He's actually just having a fight with Vegeta the whole movie.
Is that really what he's doing?
But
Yeah,
but they
because-
are off world training.
Yeah, they're off-world training, and essentially they're like, you guys can fight, but you can't use energy. Whoever wins. And I think Vegeta actually wins at the end.
It's the one time.
Yeah, it's the
Ooh.
one time he wins.
Cool.
Toriyama said, "I'll let you have this one."
So, and that's their reasoning for not helping them with the
Yeah,
Yep.
situation?
they were busy.
Just punching each other?
Yep.
They didn't.
And Broly was just sitting there watching like,
they didn't think to look at each other and be like, "Hey, man, we can come back."
Broly's sitting there watching, and Beerus is simping
couldn't get in
over
touch with them.
Chilai, the girl from Dragon Ball Super Broly.
Yeah.
Remember the girl that
Oh
saved
yeah,
Broly?
yeah.
Yeah, Beerus was simping over her.
oh yeah, hard.
He was all
And
about
you said
it.
this was a good movie, Rex?
It's not bad. It's not great.
Is it good in
It-
Dragon Ball standards?
It's good in Dragon Ball standards, and also if you want a
Be
movie
a
that
lot
actually
better
has,
abridged.
I bet you it
I
would
bet
be.
you would be.
I
but
bet you would be hysterical abridged.
if you want a movie that has like a lot more of like Piccolo doing things, and it's funny what they're
Yeah.
making him do.
giant orange Piccolo.
Well,
I
not,
do know that.
Not only that,
And
it's-
Gohan Beast.
Piccolo's like going through like secret agent-y, like hiding from people and stuff. It's hilarious.
I do definitely want to check out that movie. I just haven't yet.
I want them to abridge it. I want them to figure out a way to do it.
I don't even know if do they still do a
They
version?
don't. Yeah, they
They
pretty
stopped.
much
They had to
stopped
stop.
completely.
They had to stop after Cell Games. They wanted to do
Boo.
Boo.
I feel
Well,
like Boo is like a treasure trove of goodness.
Originally, they said they wanted to do Boo, but then they tried to do what movie was it? Jackin', I think.
Jackin'.
Yeah, I can't remember the guy's name.
Jacko, the legendary space
Yeah,
patrolman.
no, the space pirate. Yeah,
Space patrolman.
No, you're talking about BoJack.
BoJack. Yeah, they tried to do BoJack. And
There is a Jacko though. He's in
yeah,
Super.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure the BoJack movie like destroyed them because they came out and did an interview where they were like, "Yeah, we've been working on the BoJack movie so long that we basically just
Stop.
can't do this
Yeah.
anymore." Like
I will
it,
say
it
the-
ended us.
The Super Android 13 movie is amazing.
I love that movie so
Why?
much.
that
Why
dub is
did he hit me in the dick?
Oh, that's like super cooler.
yeah, that's
No, that it happened. It literally
I
happens.
no, I
in
like the
Super 13.
The
It
Super
does.
13 when
Because
he's like
then it
my
shifts-
trucker hat.
Yeah, because it
It's so
shifts
good.
over after he
So
he
good,
goes
dude.
weakness acquired, and then just uppercuts him square in the dick, and then all you see is it cuts to
The wind got
Gohan
us.
and Goten training.
And
All right,
Goten
Goten,
just disappears.
throw it at me, and then he disappears. And he's like, "Huh?
What was I doing here?
again?
So good.
Why? Why did he have to hit me in the dick?" And then there's Vegeta, huh? Like remembering from
Well,
the Cooler movie.
I'm pretty sure that actual line though does happen in the Cooler movie.
It does.
Yeah.
Because literally Cooler keeps kicking Vegeta in the dick, and he's like, he keeps hitting me in my dick.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, I think, man, they are missing an opportunity to come back, and I feel like they would clean up on like TikTok today.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
They would clean up, man.
Easily.
If they started releasing clips and stuff. And I honestly, TikTok has lighter copyright stuff, so they would really thrive. Because I think their jokes work in like they don't have a lot of setup, joke payoff. Like a lot of their jokes are very
Soft rip.
1 minute, line here, line there, and why aren't they not on TikTok? This is my thing.
People actually take their videos and cut them and put them on TikTok.
Yeah, I've seen that on Instagram Reels.
Have they just stopped doing? Does anybody know what they're up to?
So for a while they were doing gaming videos.
They were my favorite actual gaming videos because it's Renegade for Life
Yeah.
and it's Vegeta playing.
So
Mass Effect.
Well, no.
My favorite
he
one
goes
is
through all kinds of guys.
my favorite Renegade for Life is Goat Simulator.
Yeah, he did that.
Renegade for Life, Goat Simulator, 100%.
But-
Because he's just like, yes, the king of all goats. It's so fucking great.
Well, at least they're trying.
I mean, that, and they did do some actual voice acting, like after.
Oh, like they got work?
Yeah, they got actual work for a little while. I don't know what they're doing now, though.
I'm pretty sure some of them have actually like been voice actors, like English voice actors in some bigger anime recently.
They were.
Really?
Yeah.
Good for them.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why they stopped doing it, because they're like, hey, we got the real deal.
Well, they stopped doing it because of all the copyright.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
they-
I mean, obviously,
They
yes.
stopped doing it because
They made it impossible for them to do it.
Also,
YouTube
they
and
got
Toei
some-
were like, hey, no.
they got to the end of Dragon Ball Z. You know, the actual end.
Fair, though. Like, honestly, think about yeah, they were like, you know what? This is where it should have ended.
Yeah, and Toriyama was like, yeah, you're right.
He wrote him another note. He wrote him another note and said, yes.
Yes.
It's actually just...
Hey,
yes.
Toriyama sent them a note and it said, do what I couldn't.
finish what I kept going.
Yeah.
But
End it here.
End it here, please.
some of the Abridged series are a little wild.
Attack on Titan Abridged is wild.
Well, that one is, but
Is that
I was
still
gonna
Team
say-
4-Star, right?
Yeah, that's still Team 4-Star, but
It
little.
is, but it's not. It's not under their TFS account.
Oh, is it not?
No, it's like a completely it's one of the. I think it's
It
one
was
of,
Kaiser Neko that made it.
yes.
So.
But I fucking love
The one episode that they put out.
Dude,
Dude.
that one episode was amazing.
I love that one episode more than most episodes of Dragon Ball Abridged.
Yeah, like the same
Whoa.
thing. Yeah,
it might,
it's real
like,
good.
It might be better to me.
The
than all of
Kuroko no
Abridged.
Basque episodes
Whoa.
also, they're up there. There's only 2 of them, but they're amazing. But
Quality
no,
over quantity, I see.
the
You shrimp dick fuck nugget. Like that's where I get that from.
Yeah. You've told me before.
Naruto abridged that Lil Karibo did. For some reason, one of the characters was David Bowie.
Hell yeah.
Like he wasn't, but he was. It was shit. I'm trying to think of who it was. Kakashi. Kakashi was
That
David
makes
Bowie.
sense.
Makes sense. That plays. That tracks.
Yeah.
That tracks.
2 different eyes. You know, it makes sense.
Yeah. Did David Bowie have 2 different
Yeah,
eyes?
he
He's
2
got
different colors.
heterochromia.
Yeah.
Never knew that.
Oh,
I'm going to be honest with you. Surprise, surprise. Could not name a David Bowie song.
you make me sad.
I mean, not off the top of my head. Like, I'm sure if I heard it, I'd know. You know what I mean? But like, I couldn't hit you. If you said name a David Bowie song, I'd be like,
Try.
Rocket Man.
No.
That's Elton John, I know.
Yeah.
But no, I feel like he did something with galaxies, stars,
Major Tom.
to
Is
ground
that what
control.
you're thinking?
Is that him?
Yeah,
Major Tom.
He
to
does
ground
do
control?
that. Yeah.
I know that. See, I know that song, but I thought that was the Beatles.
Peppers?
I saw.
Hey
Yeah,
guys,
this is the final episode
the
of
final episode of AnimeUnraveled. This is where we disband.
Yeah, I always
It's
thought
not a
that.
music podcast, but
Yeah.
it's about to be.
Yeah, I always
You're
thought that
about
was
to be
the
listening
Beatles.
to the music and the beat of Pepper's head banging off this table.
I just always thought that was the Beatles.
No.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't tell you why I thought that, but that's just what I thought. Because I know some Beatles songs though. Billie Jean. They did Billie Jean, all right. No, they did something with the lady's name. Susie?
Lady's name? You and me both.
Is it? No, they did something with the lady's name. I know Billie
Hey,
Jean.
listen. Before I get more disgusted with your existence,
Sure,
because
sure,
of this,
sure. Fair,
Let's just change
Let's
subject.
just
fair.
let's just
Just glaze over that.
We'll put a pin in it.
We'll come back.
Yeah, we'll come back to that after the episode.
Okay, all right. After the camera, no witnesses. I
yeah,
got you. Understood.
I also need you to. I need you alive still, no matter what.
Why?
You gotta edit this.
Oh,
Technically.
technically.
I'll figure. Oh, believe me.
You can just take my computer at that point. Yeah, you know.
I'll just find the.
What's he going to do? Put it on the back of a motorcycle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Strap. I saw a guy. Dude, this blew my
This
mind.
episode's out of all over the place.
This blew my mind.
This is not an abridged episode. This is an everywhere episode.
No.
Yeah.
Hot Boy Summer.
Hot Boy Summer. Speaking of Hot Boy Summer.
Wait for the drinking tonight.
Oof. But
Hey, they don't have to know it's the same day. Change shirts.
change shirt.
I'm gonna be on the motorcycle.
Fair.
I'm not going all the way back out to Griffin.
Fair. But
But
no.
it'd be so quick.
Let me tell you.
kidding.
Let me tell you. I was watching TikTok which
TikTok.
Anime Unraveled Pod did upload on TikTok.
We
Yeah,
did.
I'm
Well,
proud of them.
Pep did because I still haven't gotten
yeah,
the hard drive to figure this shit out.
Yeah, fair. So I was watching
understand.
TikTok. This man walks into a Little Caesars.
All right.
Okay, he's like he's a delivery driver.
He
but
wants 27 hot and ready pizzas.
he's a delivery driver, but he delivers on a one wheel. Rex knows what a one wheel is because I used to have one. Do you know?
I
what
do
a one
remember.
wheel is?
Yes.
Uh,
I see
so-
guys driving them around Peachtree City all the time.
So his thing is he's a delivery driver, but it's only in a certain mile radius, right?
Yeah.
So because of the one wheel,
Yep.
he comes in and he's like, "I'm here to pick up my order for these people. 27 pizzas."
Dude, that was a guess. That was a fucking guess. I was like, did he pick up 27 hot and ready pizzas?
20?
Was it actually 27?
Yes.
Oh my god.
20?
On a one wheel?
He has ratchet straps, and he wears it. He makes a he has like a makeshift backpack that you know is not really designed for 27 pizzas, but I guess he can just like sit stuff on there, and it's like a backpack. So he has a backpack. He gets ratchet strapped, ratchets them around.
Yeah.
Slowly gets up, has his little flag because he has to have a flag on the one wheel,
Yeah.
Why do you have to have a flag?
so he can signal and people can see him. It's like kind of like a reflective type thing, because obviously he has 27
Road
pizzas
rules, you know.
stacked.
He
as-
probably has to have an orange flag sticking off the back of him for.
It is an orange flag. You guys are on it today. But no, so it's 27 pizzas stacked so high. He gets on the one wheel, and he just takes off. And
love that.
it was the most amazing. If you can find it on TikTok, it's one of the most
I love that.
amazing
That's
videos
great.
I've ever seen in my life. For the balance for this man.
Well, have you seen the guy that picked up a refrigerator and then hopped on a bicycle and bikes with it on his back?
No, I have seen the TV.
The like
No.
85-inch fucking TV he straps to his back and gets on a unicycle.
Oh, that's a
It was
unicycle.
a unicycle.
Okay.
This man straps like an 85-inch TV to his back, gets on a unicycle and goes, I got this.
Yeah, that's fine. It'll work out.
Okay, but again, this guy picked up a full-size refrigerator.
This
Yeah.
is an 85-inch TV
No,
on a
no,
unicycle.
a refrigerator's way worse because it's
so
hard to
much
hold.
heavier.
Like, and it's
And no, he's literally just holding it with one arm on his back and biking.
This man was
is
not,
he like balancing?
Yeah, he picked it up, leaned it against his back, used the one arm to like barely hold on to it,
Yeah.
and then hopped on a bicycle and went on his way.
You ever think that the
Wild.
simulation just
Like-
puts weird stuff
Well,
think it does.
I think either that guy had like drug energy,
Yeah.
because,
or he got a god roll.
Admin powers.
Yep.
Yeah. Rex, any thoughts?
I wish I had him. Wish I had him, boys.
To be fair,
I'm broken now.
to be fair,
Fix my shoulder in a minute. Admin abilities.
Yeah.
to be fair, Rex.
Excalibur.
The way that Rex's wow, good callback though. The way that Rex's abilities work, his admin, because he does have admin powers. He is, at any given point during the year, he is almost indestructible.
Yeah.
There is usually a 1-day period with a small window where he is made of paper thin glass. And that's what happened. He got injured in that period.
Wow.
This man went face first
Yeah.
into a concrete barricade,
Yeah.
Retaining wall. Yeah.
retaining wall, came out it with some stitches in his head.
I remember when you sent me that picture, you're like,
Dude,
hey, man.
I honestly.
No crack to the skull, no concussion.
It's incredible.
Well, I
this
had a
man
mild
fell in the
concussion.
back of the truck and twisted a weird way, and he's been out
Yeah.
of work for 8 months.
yeah.
Feels like 12.
It feels
12,
like
I
a
gotta
lifetime ago. I bet if people go back and listen to episodes, it's like,
They'll be like,
you
he's
were like,
still injured?
no,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like, I remember when you were like telling us like, yeah, I'm going to be
I'm
out of work
supposed
for
to-
like a week and
Yeah.
stuff
Yeah.
and stuff like that. And we are like, oh man, that's kind of awesome. You get kind of like a week or whatever. It's been 8 months.
It's not been cool, guys.
I just want a smash cut of being like, yeah, I can't, I get a week to just kind of like heal up and
I-
relax, and then smash cut to now.
I have, since they gave me the injections for my shoulder, I've weaned myself off of my pain meds,
Nice.
Hell
which,
yeah.
at least I'm not on painkillers, but I'm in pain, so
Yeah.
it's not.
Well, yeah, but painkillers can be tough because sometimes you get in like a
Addicted?
sleepy. Yeah, well, addicted. Yeah, I didn't want to call it. Yeah, but addicted.
You an addict?
no, I mean I completely stopped taking them. now.
As a person, not addicted to anything.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, for sure. I'm out of Monster.
I looked over because normally we all three
Yeah.
have a monster. and I
He's
looked over,
empty.
He's
He's empty.
drinking
He's
a
out.
Zip Fizz.
He's out, man.
Yeah, yeah.
He already drank his monster. He needed it.
I did.
Yeah.
Honestly,
You know what's hilarious? Remember when he would only drink the Zip Fizz and be like, I couldn't do that. Remember when he had his first Monster with us?
I do.
Yeah, and then I was like, you know what? It's a nice little treat on the weekends.
Yeah.
But I know next week it's gonna be a nice little treat multiple times a day.
Yeah.
So here's the thing, right? Rex got Peppers back into anime.
Hello, it's me.
I got Peppers into horny anime.
Hello, it's me.
Peppers and Rex got me into manga.
This is true.
Fuck you both. And then Peppers and I.
We call it poverty.
Peppers
here.
and I, and probably Autumn as well, got him into highly caffeinated energy drinks.
So what you're saying is
We're all toxic to each other.
Yeah, separately we were going down a bad path, but together we get to ride the drain together
Yeah.
all the way down.
Like in what's that one? Washed Away. Is that an animated movie?
Washed
You know
away.
Not
who
Washed
is
Away.
not the one person to ask about animated
It's gonna be
movies?
that guy right there. Yeah.
Hi, hello. I've seen The Lion King and Aladdin.
Good movies.
Yeah, they're not bad.
How about the old Peter Pan?
I don't know.
Wait, no, not Peter
Flushed
Pan.
Away. It's the one with the rats. When the one rat gets
It's,
like
flu-
flushed.
Dude,
it's flushed away.
I've never seen it.
It's flushed away. I've never seen it either, but it's flushed away.
That's the one I was looking for.
Yeah,
I wasn't thinking Peter Pan. I was thinking,
Fox and the Hound.
no, it was the one
Cinderella.
where he was
Lady and the Tramp.
he was a fox, but he was Robin
Robin
Hood.
Hood.
Yeah,
Oh.
it was so weird. Why was he a fox?
I think I've seen bits and pieces of that.
Oh,
It's a good movie.
Yeah,
it was
maybe.
a good movie from what I remember.
I'm not a big Robin Hood guy.
No, you didn't like not Kevin Conroy, Kevin
Costner.
Costner.
No. Well, I kind of like the Russell Crowe one.
What is this episode today, boys?
Russell Crowe.
Yeah, Russell
Oh.
Crowe was Robin Hood for Guy Ritchie, maybe. Maybe he was the director of that. But then Guy Ritchie also did the King Arthur with Jack Teller from Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah.
Is your camera about to die?
No, it's fine.
Ooh, look at that! You think it's
Hey,
because
it's
it's
the
outside?
breeze.
You
The
think
breeze.
it's outside?
It's Beating
the
it.
camera. 22%.
Also,
Do
your,
you th-
your can's shuffling, bud.
Do you think it's because it's outside?
I think it's
Because
It just needs to touch some grass. boys.
just like us, hot boy summer.
I also think that ambiently it's much cooler out here than it is in Rex's back room.
Also true. But
And
no,
we have steady wind.
Because we're an hour and 10 in, and we left it on.
We're an
before we-
hour and 10 in on the camera.
Yeah, and
nice.
that's wild.
So
But,
completely unrelated side note. There's an attachment you can get for the back of the camera. It's got like little fans on it.
Ooh.
I'm looking into that. It's battery powered like fans to help keep it cooler.
Yeah, I'm looking to a camera that has built-in fans too. I'm just looking at it.
It's not built. The fans aren't built
I'm
in.
dreaming about it.
I'm dreaming about it because it's. I think last I looked, it's $8,000.
Dear God, no.
Well,
Hell yeah.
Let me trade in a car.
Well, there's a smaller version.
can drive this.
The FX30, which also has the built-in fans, and that's only $3,400. No, I'm sorry, it's only $1,800. And then you got the FX3, which I think is like $4,000. And then you have the red camera that's like $8,000.
That's spider webs.
Yeah, probably. And then you have the Phantom camera that's like $16,000.
Nice.
Yeah, but we can record it 1,000,000 frames per second.
I thought you were gonna say, but we can record phantoms.
Boy, you would be able to see.
No, because what happens is to let all the light in. So, okay, if you look at it, I know this is going to be very boring for people, but if you look at it, the frame is usually 16:9.
Yeah.
With 1,000,000 frames per second, it cuts it all the way down to here. So
Oh.
I would just see your eyeballs.
Hell yeah, brother.
Gross.
It's very cool. I've watched so many videos on the Phantom cameras. Never going to own one, but there's...
Unless we hit it big.
Subscribe. YouTube.com @AnimeUnraveled pod.
Thank you for
They
the
do
plugs.
ads now.
Yeah,
They
they
do
do
ads
ads. They do handles.
Follow the Twitter.
Yeah, they do handles now, which I think is cool though because I don't know, like you can do what's the difference between /AnimeUnraveled pod and /@AnimeUnraveled pod?
An at.
I understand the concept of what's different. I'm just
Well,
saying.
you
like,
asked what's the difference. I'm a very literal person, so I'm going to tell you the literal difference is the at sign.
wow. This is what it's come down to, you know?
Listen,
This is where we're at.
Hey,
I'm a smart ass. You knew this when you got involved.
Technically, you got involved
You guys brought me on.
as a guest.
And then asked me to stay.
That's true.
So,
Fair.
whose fault is it now, Pep?
Rex?
Fair enough.
probably. I'll take that blame.
Peppers can't take responsibility for his own actions.
Never can. Never can. That's my superpower.
Guys, this episode's been All over the place.
It has been.
You know, we were supposed to talk about abridged stuff.
We did.
We did a little bit.
Very minimal.
Very minimal.
No.
Very minimal.
I think a good chunk.
We sad that Deckard Cain isn't in the new Diablo 4.
Hey, my brother.
Hey, I am very sad he's not there.
I might as well.
Yeah, I actually could care less about the story in Diablo.
How dare you?
I skip it.
I mean, I skip it now, but that's because I'm just doing.
I
don't
Me and
care.
him, because when it's just me and him playing, we skip
Yeah.
immediately. But then you'll notice when Cliff plays, we'll skip, we'll walk away, and Cliff's character is still right there.
Well, see, the thing
Hey,
is,
Cliff cares about the lore.
I could
well,
care less.
Once they removed Deckard Cain from it, I was like, I don't care anymore.
Yeah, I guess maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I just want to hit things.
Well, there's that too.
I'm simple. I'm a simple man. You know, hit things, hang out with buds, get to
Take
level.
down some demons.
Take down some demons. Get to level 100.
Get to level 100.
Yeah, it's 100 levels.
Jesus. Well, aren't you guys already going to start, like, higher?
No,
Nope.
we start zero.
Yeah, we start at 0. And also, Tristan, if you're interested,
Oh, boy.
because I know that you're a big, you really hopped on that beta. If we're one of the first 1,000 people
To hit level
of 100 on hardcore, which means if your character dies, you lose everything.
Yeah, you died for real.
Yeah, you get a statue and your username's engraved on a Lilith statue, and they send it to you.
Probably, but to actually talk about some anime to
Yeah.
some degree,
Yeah,
one of the things I feel
we
like
had technical difficulties.
For the
We-
fourth
we
time
did.
in this episode.
we did.
Out of
Hey,
everything.
calm down. It's
It's
not that
fine.
bad.
It's fine.
Yeah,
It's the Unraveled. It's
we,
like you said last episode. You said, listen, it's called AnimeUnraveled. Unraveled is capitalized.
All caps. Full caps. Anime?
Small text.
But,
we do a lot better on like the anime centric episodes
Yeah.
when like we've all been like watching.
I
True.
think, and you should let us know in the comments, right?
I think that these are fun,
I do, but I think
but like also don't give a fuck if you don't like that we're not talking about it.
it's true.
It's for us.
But I think, I wish there was an anime that we could watch and then have a in-depth conversation about.
There's probably some.
Like that none of us have seen. I think that would be fun.
well, boy, do I have you covered.
Oh, I watched a map.
He had a good transition. No, you've ruined it.
What was that anime that you asked me to download? The King's Avatar?
Yeah,
Is it good?
Well, I don't know, but we have it on a flash drive.
it's a Chinese anime.
I could probably find it somewhere.
It's
Crunchyroll.
it's not.
Oh,
It's
well.
not.
Yeah, I was
that's
about
why
to
I had
say.
to get him to download it.
So I
Can I
watched-
pitch you on it though? Can you?
Also, can
let
we
me pitch you on
remove the part where I said I doubt?
what?
it? You said I doubt it.
No, I said, can we remove the part where I said I downloaded it?
Oh yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
I got you. No,
So, yeah.
we can.
You could have purchased it and downloaded it.
No,
True,
no.
true, true, true.
Here's the thing. Is and I'll be honest with you. We had to acquire it because it's a Chinese anime. It is not on High Dive, Crunchyroll. The only way you can watch it is on YouTube, right? But YouTube, it'll give you 2 episodes, and then you have to get a membership to that YouTube channel to watch the rest of the seasons. And there's 2 seasons of it.
Yeah, which
But I think it's an interesting one, okay? Because it is about an esports organization. And
Alright.
and he becomes, so it's, imagine Sword Art Online,
Okay.
but esports.
All right.
And that's it. That's
it. That's your pitch.
That's my pitch.
All right. Cool.
I knew that would get you.
I'm
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
You know what I was watching?
Mappa anime.
This was a mappa anime. This is one that you guys probably wouldn't think is a mappa anime.
Which one?
Campfire cooking in another world.
I knew it was a Mappa anime, but I have not checked it out.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
I heard it's cozy.
It is very cozy.
Yeah.
It is not bad at all. Basically,
Is
this-
it like Eurocamp?
Is it good for a hot boy summer? Do you feel the summer vibes like this set that we're on right now?
So
This
basically,
set.
Yeah,
basically
this-
this salary man, because another like he's 27, so I relate.
Oh,
Oh.
we don't, but yeah.
Yeah, not anymore.
So he's 27.
Put a 3 in front of that.
He gets caught up in a summon.
327?
Yeah.
Jesus.
He
bud.
gets caught up in a summoning
Mm.
that summons 2 high schoolers and him, because like he gets caught up in the.
I feel like
summoning
this could
circle.
easily be a Haven.
No, it's
anime.
not. So basically, the 3 high schoolers, sorry, all get like super like he's all like the main dude is the main not main character but the main dude that was summoned.
Yeah.
He's like a holy sword user.
Sure.
And then the 2 girls that were summoned are mages, like
Right.
high mages. Well, he gets summoned. His special ability is online grocery.
Grocery?
Yes, grocery.
Like where he goes to stores and is it like an Amazon shopper?
Kinda. So, but he doesn't. There's no like. This is a swords and magic kind of world.
Okay.
His ability lets him pull up a like status screen, like
Sure.
you know you see, and it's just an online like grocery store, and he can order stuff with currency from that world, and it's all based off of like how much it costs in yen in his world.
Yeah.
And he can order it, and it magically appears, and he uses it to just like cook all kinds of foods. He makes a contract with a Fenrir, which is a legendary magical beast,
Right.
and pretty much like a god level monster, and a whole bunch of other
Is
stuff.
it a wolf?
Yeah, it is a wolf.
Cool.
Um,
That's
How did
about
you
to-
know?
Because Fenrir.
yeah, it is
What?
a wolf.
Yeah.
Fenrir.
You keep saying the name. I
That's
don't know.
it's the Norse. It's one
Yeah,
of the
Norse mythology.
Yeah.
I'm
But
not well versed in Norse mythology. I
so
apologize.
he's just wandering around. He sees that the kingdom that he was summoned to, the nobility is just kind of like keeps all the wealth for themselves, and he's like, I got this really cool ability that I figured out how to use, and I'm not gonna let them know. He could bring in like anything. Like he's made money just like ordering shampoo on this and then rebottling it and selling it in that world.
He's a
for-
reseller.
yeah, for hundreds of gold though.
Damn eBay resellers.
On his like on his website,
Hiking up the prices.
like on his like little like online grocery skill,
Yeah.
he pays like a silver and 4 copper for like a bottle of shampoo. He sold like the bottle of shampoo for like 12 gold pieces.
I have watched these TikToks. I know what you're talking about. I've thought about getting a vending machine. Going to Sam's, get a bunch of sodas. Hear me out. We get a vending machine. AnimeUnraveled brand. We put stickers on
We
it.
put a bunch of Ramune and other Japanese
Yeah,
like
I guarantee you
snack-
we clean up.
probably. Hey,
Hey,
ideas for
People
later.
don't use vending machines. Let's be real.
I've used vending machines.
Well, I got a root beer at the building vending machine pretty frequently because they come out ice fucking cold.
Really?
Oh yeah,
I'm
like
surprised.
you crack that bitch open and it's like it's
Refreshing.
half frozen.
Oh, like a
It's
slush.
so fucking cold. Yeah,
It's like a slush. All right.
Yeah.
I do like
remember
it.
the slushy
yeah,
days?
yeah. I do like it when a
Oh,
Coke
God.
gets a little like
You guys remember when we would get done with our routes and be like, you know what it sounds like? Good
Slushy
today?
Slush.
A slush.
Yeah, anytime you finish around 4 o'clock in the afternoon during the summer,
and you're around
slush.
that area.
Yeah,
Slush. If you pass that area on your way back, slush.
slush.
Slush. And sometimes they just give it to you for free.
When?
Me, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's happened to me.
If you're in uniform, sometimes
I've been in my uniform and they've been like, hey,
Hey,
don't
it's
worry
on the
about it.
house. Don't
Yeah.
worry
They
about
told me to pay double. They said, you haven't done enough. I said, you're right.
Yeah, you haven't done that with your 280 deliveries in one
Be
day.
done by 2.
Yeah.
Too
You carried
easy.
3 people on your back while doing it.
I guarantee you I'm
Threw that truck in reverse and backed up over 16 fucking lanes of traffic.
allegedly.
Can't prove it happened.
Can't prove it. I guarantee I'm not one of the only people ever to leave that building with 2 dyads. I promise you that.
No. I've had to do it with the D&H van.
Really?
Well, D&H was wild for a hot minute.
Yeah, now that.
But,
yeah, we're getting too into
Yeah,
the
we're getting
weeds.
too into it.
Honestly, I kind of want like this is going to sound really weird, but I wouldn't mind an anime where like the protagonist was like someone like a
UPS driver. I think that's gold. I think that is gold.
It would be.
delivery driver in another world is probably what it would be.
I've thought about back when we were all there and stuff.
Oh, it could be like a sitcom.
like at the office,
Easy.
easily. Yeah,
I mean,
preload.
it basically already.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got preload. That alone
Yeah.
is a whole
Series of
Nexus.
events.
twists and turns. Then drivers.
You're not wrong. But
That sounds nice.
sounds like a Mustang. Not talking about horse, but anyways,
I read Full Metal Alchemist,
he did.
How much?
the first volume.
And
Amazing.
I
we
told you, bud.
I apologize. I did a whole video on my channel about it. You can go check it out now. It blew my damn mind. Edward.
Oh, poor buddy.
Fucking dude.
Watch
the
that scene.
Tucker family?
Watch that
Already
scene in the
did.
anime.
Already did.
Heartbreaking, isn't it?
Heart fucking breaking.
Yep. You want to know what I saw that came up on my TikTok after we talked about you reading that in the Discord? Like 2 hours later, I was scrolling through TikTok. There's a dude talking about a tattoo idea that someone had drawn up, and it's
Oh God, it's the fusion, isn't
yep,
it?
the fusion dance of her and the dog.
Yeah.
And he said he's getting it
I've-
on the back of his calf.
Yeah, I've seen the T-shirt of it. I almost bought it.
But yeah, I just want to update everybody if you haven't. I got a whole video on it, dude. It's really good.
Yeah,
I told you.
I don't know if you guys know this. Full Metal Alchemist. You should read it.
You know, he's sitting here like, listen, I've already read like the
Silver
best work
Spoon.
by them, Silver Spoons.
yeah.
Yeah. I still think Silver Spoon better.
You're wrong.
You haven't finised yet.
I've read one volume. That's
One
enough
volume's
to
not
make
enough.
my decision.
No.
Hey, it's the adage. Keep reading.
Yeah, keep reading.
Hey,
It'll
bud.
get better.
Yeah, it gets better.
I can't imagine. Like I'm not gonna go into it all right now, but like I think that work really holds up. I think it's got a rabid fan base, and maybe that's why it continues to be number one. You know what I mean? Like I don't.
No, it continues to be number one because literally as soon as it's kicked from its fucking its throne,
The
like,
trolls of the
people-
That's what I
internet.
mean. A rabid
people
fan
let
base.
it.
Yeah.
People let it come down just to be like, all right,
Let's go, boys. But I do think that
rally.
as a volume one and as a person that reads a lot of manga, I think the pacing in that first volume is
Introduces a lot of characters.
and what I really like about it is it throws you right in the middle. And I think it saves a lot of time being like, you don't need, because I don't know too much about it, but you don't need to start when they lose everything. Or like a lot of animes I feel like would have started them as children and like it introduces the mother and does all that stuff.
Yeah.
And that, a lot of animes, it would have taken 3 to 4 episodes to do a time jump to where they are.
But
Yep.
this, you get the trauma right
Boom.
up front. Load.
Boom. And it goes. And I think what's funny with that author is because Silver Spoon is so kind of slow but it needs to be for the story it's trying to tell. This story really is like, we're in 6th gear.
Yeah.
This car only has 5 gears. I don't know how we're
So,
here, but we're in the 6th gear.
The
Yeah.
issue with Full Metal Alchemist is, yes, it starts off in 6th gear and like everything's like epic as shit at
Yeah.
first. Eventually, there's so much shit going on though. It feels like you're not moving at all, and yet the whole world is turning.
It feels like you're not moving, but like everything's moving around.
yeah,
with you.
it's crazy.
Interesting. I can't wait. There's 18 volumes. I got them all.
You've had them all for a while.
Yeah.
I think this is week like 19,000 of us telling you, hey,
You should read
Hey, you
this.
should read Full Metal
should read Full
Alchemist.
Metal
Oh, the only reason the reason I did it, I might have said this in the Discord, but the only reason I did it is because we were talking,
Yeah.
and Rex said you won't.
and I said, "Oh, really?
Challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted."
We know how to get you to do stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
You're pretty easy to manipulate like that.
First of all,
I
I'm
mean-
not that predictable.
You are.
Fine, I am.
All you gotta do is tell you won't do something, and then you're spiteful.
I will absolutely. I will destroy. It's just like they used to get me at work back in the day.
Yeah. I
They'd
don't
be
think
like-
you can do it.
They'd be like,
There's no way. you can
some
do this.
person. I'm not going to
Yeah.
name names. Some people would even tell me, "I heard that they said you could never do this," and, I looked at that certain person and said, "Fucking bet."
Yeah.
And
You're
I
spiteful.
killed myself for that.
You're
Yeah.
spiteful.
And you know the only person who won? Not me.
Not
Yeah.
you.
Never me.
Never you.
Well, hey, with the Full Metal Alchemist, you won.
I did win.
You did win
'Cause,
this time.
yeah, Full Metal Alchemist. If you haven't, pretty good.
Like
Yeah.
that's all we gotta do. We just gotta like tell you won't do something, and you'll more likely than not be like, "All right, motherfucker,
All
I'm
right.
about to prove you wrong."
Exactly. At the cost of my sanity.
So
Yeah.
I saw something the other day that made me realize. So you know how everyone shits on JoJo's because Jotaro is supposed to be 17?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, that's why they shit on JoJo.
No, well, it's one of the many targets, but
Some people have.
yeah, it's one of the many targets, but they're
That's
like-
the reason.
That's the
they're
reason.
like, no 17-year-olds like that, in which I would agree for the most part,
Yeah, no one's 7 feet tall,
but
2 feet.
built like a fucking
Brick house.
linebacker.
But Jotaro's not all that crazy. Now that I've seen a 14-year-old that weighed 290 pounds and looked like he could kill a grown man with his thumb.
I'm telling you, kids are built different, man.
Oh, it's.
I'm not
it's
sure what they're
putting.
putting in the food,
Yeah, it's
but
what they're
it's
putting
something.
in the food. Rex,
Like,
Any thoughts?
lots of thoughts, but we don't have the time or energy.
Yeah, we really don't. But
you know what we do have time for?
what's that?
Our plugs.
Oh, we do
Oh,
have time
we
for the plugs?
do.
we
have
do
time
have
for
time for the
plugs.
plugs.
So if you want to go over to YouTube, if you're not already there, please look us up, Anime Unraveled Pod. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment below. Let us know if you want us to talk about a specific anime, maybe. Look into something.
Yeah, do you remember when you used to say like and follow?
That was great.
Yeah.
You've grown so much.
I tried,
I'm so
buddy.
proud of
You've
you. buddy.
evolved.
You have evolved. You're
I'm
like
a
Charmeleon.
Yeah, I know. I
knew-
knew where
I
you were
knew-
going to
yeah,
go.
You guys are on the same wavelength.
Yeah, you always knew I was going to go Charmander.
Obviously, you're not
Never-
going to say Squirtle or
Yeah,
Wartortle.
you're on the orange squad. We hear
Yeah,
you.
I hear
Yeah.
you. But you know what else? Other squad I'm on? The TikTok squad. Tristan.
I'm so glad it's not just me. It's nice.
Yeah, see when it's on the other.
Yeah, it's
but
pretty
yeah,
good.
if you enjoy us in short burst, like I enjoy hanging out with Tristan, check us out.
Jesus Christ.
Check us out on Anime Unraveled Pod on the TikTok. Ticking and talking over there. We uploaded this week, so.
Well, Pep did.
He did, didn't he?
The royal we.
The royal week. Hey, you know what? If we succeed, we succeed together. If we fail, you fell alone. Yeah, you fell alone.
That's on you.
That's on you.
Guys, it's the end of the episode. It's my favorite part of the episode. It's the part of the episode where I tell you guys to please make sure to leave a review, like, and subscribe. It really helps us out, really gets our name out there and out in the algorithm, and, you know, gets us to where we're getting, you know, more followers and whatnot all over the place.
Yeah.
Also means that I can get as far away from Peppers as possible, drive
Fair.
my bike headfirst into a semi-truck.
Wow. Dark. Way to darken it up,
it's
man.
your fault.
Oh, my God.
Yep.
I'm so sorry.
Yep.
I'm so
you should
sorry.
be.
It's all out of love. It's all
I'm
out
joking,
of love.
maybe.
Maybe. In Minecraft.
But yeah, guys. So we will be back next week.
We will be.
Still in Pep's house.
Probably. Because, you know, Rex
I don't have a home
had
anymore.
to get kicked out. But yeah, and if you remember also, if we get to 150, then I have to watch all of Hunter x Hunter. Rex has to
Finish Hunter x Hunter and Sword Art.
and you
Have
have
to
to
watch
do
JoJo's.
JoJo's. So,
I think I lose the most here.
hey, come in close.
I
Come
don't
in
know
close.
about that,
Come
Chief.
in
I
close.
do.
Hey, you know what? Isn't it great to see Tristan lose? Let's get him to JoJo's, huh? Let's get him
Yeah,
on that
get us to that
JoJo's
150.
Bizarre Adventure. All right, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. See you next week. Bye.
Bye.